You hear that story about that guy? So there's this guy walking down the street, right? And he just hears 13, 13, 13, 13. And he's trying to figure out where that noise is coming from, right? And there's a little hole in the fence. And he hears 13, 13, 13, 13. So he looks through the hole to see what's up. And he gets poked in the eye. And then the guy just starts going 14, 14, 14.
That's funny as fuck.
Bienvenidos, everybody.
Bienvenidos.
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 No, you're not
Bienvenidos.
Benito.
My name is Mike Doherty from Chiptooth Gaming, and you're watching Completely Consensual. And alongside me today is Shawn So Nasty, that
What's
kid
up?
Flowers. For those of you who are uninitiated, Completely Consensual is Chiptooth Gaming's weekly conversational nerdy news podcast where we get together, break down the hottest news of the week between movies, TV shows, video games, and we just talk about them. And we don't really have any kind of real structure. I mean, we have some news. We kind of run down it. We don't, read it verbatim.
Yep.
We just talk about it. Just a couple dudes talking.
Just chit chat.
And the man behind the board, as always, he is hustling to get to that mic. Tambo vlog.
Bienvenidos.
Hi. Compa Andres is not with us today. So there's that. I mean, I don't know how much I'm allowed to go into.
Just don't say too much.
But send him some love. Send him some love on Twitter at Compa Andres.
Just tell him you
Let
love
him know that he was missed on this week's podcast. Isn't that right, Shawn?
Yeah, I do miss him.
And our drink sponsor of the day is Hennessy and apple juice. A Cool Greg special. We just did a podcast with Cool Greg.
Gotta continue.
You'll be seeing that shortly. And it was a great time. We had a fucking great time.
Yeah.
That's all you guys
Hope we
say?
didn't have too much fun.
Yeah, no. The Henny and apple juice, that is my drink of choice.
I just want to say right now I messed up. All right?
Yeah, it's right. We all have one.
I didn't do it. I didn't take the drink right. You'll see what I'm talking about.
What you talking about? Take the drink. Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't take it right.
I thought you were just talking about the podcast performance.
No, I'm talking about me myself. I didn't drink the special.
I mean, let's get ahead of it now. It's okay. It's okay.
Good. It's good.
It's good. Good podcast. Shawn was just a little quiet. I've messed up on a much bigger scale with a much bigger audience before with Kind of Funny Games Daily.
I'm not even.
So I know you good. You good, pimp. Just
Thank you, though.
Getting ahead of it right now.
Thank you. I wasn't. I was trying to hype it up. That's all I was trying to do.
No, I feel you. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
What you been playing?
I've been playing some Apex, but I brought it back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back to my old days, trying to see some of my logs. So I downloaded Destiny 2.
Okay.
You saw me playing that?
Yeah, nerd. Fucking. Actually, no. I've never seen you play it.
I've seen
it on the menu screen.
Well,
a couple times, actually. Actually, I think there's been multiple times where it's been menu screen, and then just I've never seen you play it. It's just magically the menu's there.
I've played it, all right, and it's
How
hard.
much?
I played a couple Crucible matches. I played some private matches with my boy. Shout out to Clutch.
Much better, Shawn.
It's very hard now. I don't know what they changed, but like the game is harder. Like just as like a controller. Like I don't know if it's just like I'm used to Apex controls and now this game feels like stiff. I'm just not used to it.
Maybe you're just bad at games.
I've been playing some Siege. Playing some Siege with Cheeks. I'm bad at games. I'm bad at Siege at least.
We got Tambo up in that bitch sometimes. We got Connor Green.
This is about what I've been playing.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
All right?
Rainbow, I've been teaching you
Let
the
me tell
ways.
my story. Let me tell my
All right,
story.
Let me tell your story.
Let me tell my story. So, I also been playing some Naruto Shinobi Strikers, but that one's a really good one. Hopping back into that. A lot of DLC characters. I'm trying to fill out the meta now. I'm getting my ass beat, but I'm a hard ninja. All right, what were you saying now about Siege? I'm sorry.
You gonna do that to me right when I'm taking a drink?
I mean, look, why did you take a drink while I was talking?
Anyway, because you were talking, I wasn't talking. Yeah. So how do you feel about Siege? This is your first time into Rainbow Siege. This is one of my favorite games of all time, especially for like online multiplayer. Which, by the way,
different.
Modern Warfare.
Have you played the beta?
Coming up. No. I think it comes up in September.
I heard it's out.
I heard it was in September.
I've been seeing some
Connor-
streamers play it.
Tambo,
My boy was telling me about it.
is it early release? How do we get in on this beta?
Fact check it.
Let me tell you.
It should be on the on like the PlayStation Store. Or, I mean, I have PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's on the Xbox
We
Store
should be
too.
doing this.
We should be doing
First of all, yes.
We should be playing it. My boy told me about it the other day. That's the only reason I know about it.
Very excited to get into that. But Rainbow Six, one of my favorite games of all time, and multiplayer wise.
I've been trying to see how you're not even that good.
How are you feeling though? How are you feeling with it?
It's slow.
Hold on. Breaking news from the newsroom.
September 12th. September 12th.
For the official beta?
2018. Yeah, the
what's out right now?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. I'm pretty sure that streamers got it like ahead of time.
No, I'm dead serious. Like somebody told me they were playing.
Okay, who'd you watch? A streamer?
Yeah, not a streamer, but my boy was playing it too in a party, like on the actual PlayStation.
Well, there's some hackers, bro.
All right, whatever.
Confirmed. Newsroom combo. Thank you for
so
the newsroom
Rainbow
update.
Six, it's a slower game. It's definitely the search and destroy game type, I guess, from Call of Duty, right? I'm just not used to hiding. Like I'm just not a hider when it comes to shooters. Like I'm just like, where the action? You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to really sit down and
It's not
wait for somebody to come to me or
hide, right?
It's not,
me,
but it is.
It's when you start a little bit like when you're on defense, it's a little bit of hide, but once you learn how to really go in, like be a little bit more tactical with everything, because that's the thing. You can't just be like Call of Duty, run and gun, run out into the hallway.
Well, that's another thing. I don't really know all the mechanics. So like I'll be thinking I'm guarding a wall, looking at the window, and next thing you know I got shot in the face through the wall behind me because it's a softball, right? And you can shoot through those. So those are new mechanics to me. I'm just used to not being able to get shot through walls, or if you do, it's bullshit. You know what I mean? But now it's not bullshit. So now it's hard for me to complain. Yeah. So like I have to just learn like where I can be, where I can't be, where to put those like reinforced doors and stuff like that. It's just mechanics.
It definitely is a learning curve, but I love that you're getting into it because it's one of those things where I just love the technicalness of it, where it is. You got to watch the softballs. Like, if you're outside the little defense zone, you can literally be taken from everybody, any angle, if they know where you're at. So, it's like, for the most part, walls you don't really have to worry about as long as they don't know where you're at. And if they know where you're at, then obviously they can shoot through, like, softballs, and you got to come up with, like, some kind of strategy, some kind of exit plan. But you can't just run down hallways, you know?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen me play, bro? Like, I can't stand still for too long.
No,
like,
I know. Yeah, and that's what is interesting, and I'm wondering if it's going to stick or not to you. Still very interested to see that, how you adapt as a player. Because when I played, it was just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Like, when I started, I'd run everywhere. Like, I'd be an asshole. Like, I'd run around, like, non-tactical, just, like, playing it like Call of Duty. And I still got, like, kills and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my kills. You see?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you can play it like that, and then eventually you kind of learn, like, once you have, like, a feeling for the characters and what they do, then you're like, okay, well, actually, you know what? I don't want to play like that.
Yeah, well, you told me down. I downloaded my new characters. I've been playing with them, Twitch and Capcan. Yeah. That's how you say his name? Yeah, Capcan. Yeah, so those are my players, you know what I'm saying? I kind of read some of the abilities, went through it, and I think I'm going to stick with those for a minute.
It's a great time. Anything else you've been playing?
That's it. What about you?
Rainbow Six, I am officially 9 races away from the Crash Team Racing Platinum.
Well, that's another year.
9 races away. I'm anticipating September.
To be done?
Yeah, to be done. Other than like the Grand Prix.
But I'll be sitting back and watching you fail.
Huh?
After Modern Warfare?
Before Modern Warfare.
You said before the 14th, right? Modern Warfare comes out on the 14th?
20th.
Okay. You got time then.
20th, just with the beta, 19th.
Though. Oh, the beta comes out the 20th.
Beta.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, still.
The 19th.
That's important.
Yeah, for the beta.
Why are you saying important?
the 20th? Anyway.
19th.
So, I've been doing that. Honestly, still need to touch my Switch. It's like a neglected lover at this point.
I've been touching it a little bit just to play like a little bit of Smash, trying to stay... Yeah, play some Smash.
Play a little bit?
I'm smashing. I'm smashing.
So you touch it a little bit and you smash it.
Yeah, I touch my Switch a little bit as I smash.
Who you smashing?
Well, I'll be Greninja, so I'll be smashing whoever's, you know what I mean, my opponent.
Okay.
I'll be smashing them. Greninja main. It's your boy. And I'm just waiting for Pokemon to drop.
Yeah, I'm in this weird area right now. I was talking to you the other day where I always get in these like weird like lulls in life where it's just like, don't really want to do anything but fucking sleep.
Hibernation.
It's like
about
weird.
That time.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I said, I didn't want to describe it as like a depression, but it's like a weird low where it's just like, I'm not motivated to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to play any other games than like the games I know, blah, blah, blah.
It's like a monthly thing?
But then that passes. No, it's this time every year. It's weird. What you been playing, Tambo? You just got a gaming setup? You got a gaming PC? How you doing?
Bruh, I've been stuck on Fortnite, Apex, and a little bit of Rainbow Siege when you guys get on.
Oh, I have played Fortnite with you, but Tambo's annoying.
Why is he annoying?
He's annoying, man. I've been trying to learn the game because I'm playing on controller, right? Man, you just say he's playing on PC, so like obviously I'm at a disadvantage off tops. But he won't leave me alone. Like as I try to loot, I try to look for weapons, I'm trying to learn how to build. He just comes out of nowhere. I never see him coming because he just builds this fucking fortress around me and then just drops down and fucks me up. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Bruh, he knows how to play. He does know how to play.
He's just bad at games.
He got me a couple times, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get mine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get mine.
You guys play against each other?
Well, yeah, we hopped on like creative, and it was
Okay.
him and his buddy, and then we
You
just,
made my boy Eddie. Shout out to Eddie.
we just got on there and cracked some shit down.
So Tambo is a fucking PC dork now.
My drivers.
That's why he moved out of the studio. He thinks he's better than us now.
Yeah, now he talks about monitors and
He
getting
fucking
new
monitors
fucking graphics
and
cards
fucking
to us.
drivers and graphics cards
You
and
fucking
fucking
blocking
dork
him?
shit. Really, honestly, I don't know where he comes off with thinking that we're interested in that shit.
Right.
That's why I moved out.
He said DisplayPort to me the other day. What the fucking nerve?
He did move out.
He
Look at
fucking said DisplayPort to me, to my
DisplayPort.
face.
what the fuck.
Fucking dork. you got anything to say to that, Tomo? Are you disgraced yet?
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Are you ashamed?
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
He moved out of the Tip 2 studio because all of a sudden he got a PC game, fucking PC tower, fucking PC master race.
You got a PC and just
Let him
fucking
know.
move shop.
Hit him up. Tombo Vlogs on Twitter. Just tell him what a disgrace he is.
Y'all just mad. My setup clean.
I'm not mad. You know,
Put
Hey, how you like that
LED
mini
lights
fridge
in his
though?
room.
mini fridge is dope though. Good
Stocked
touch.
up with the
LED
Modelos.
lights.
With
Hey,
the Modelos.
me and Kevin.
It's not that
peeked in,
cool.
Oh, I know. He
in the
told
room.
me. He was like, "Hey, bro, I just seen some glow," and then he was like, "What is that?" And then you guys just went
We
in
turned away and he was like, "Oh my eyes."
Tumble thinks he's fucking slick. You know what he did? He left his room open on purpose. Every other time his door's closed, but they came out. He made sure they were at the peak brightness.
You know what's funny? Kevin was like, "What's that other monitor for?" Because like he has like the two monitors on his left side, and then he has his TV. And he's like, "It's interesting to have the TV there," but he's like, "What's the other monitor for?" I was like, "To be honest, couldn't really tell you. couldn't really tell you
It's
what
the
the
setup.
other monitor
It's the
is."
setup,
It's
right?
the setup, bruh.
It's the setup,
For.
right?
Launch a spaceship from there.
Yep, spaceship.
Well,
NASA 2020.
appreciate you, even though you're a fucking PC dork, but it's okay. We love you. Let them know. Well, I think that wraps up our
right.
podcast. This has been completely consensual. No.
All right. Nice and easy.
Let's get into some news, Sean.
News.
Ooh, I like
Got
that
you.
sultry.
I can do it.
So, I don't know if you guys have heard. Tombo, I know you could give two fucks about this, but Spider-Man is officially out of the MCU as of right now. As of the recording date of this.
Fuck happened.
Apparently, and then the contract was up, right? The original contract that
The contract for Spider-Man?
Yeah, the Marvel and what Sony and Marvel signed to get Spider-Man into the MCU.
Okay.
Which started with Civil War into Endgame. And that was into Homecoming. And that was, or no, not Homecoming. Fuck.
Far From Home.
Far From Home. And that's what the contract was slated for. And then they go into contract renegotiations, and Disney wants a 50-50 split on everything. And Sony was just like, no. They're like, nah.
How do you feel about that? Like,
Fuck you.
Look, that was kind of a bold move by Disney, in my opinion.
This is what I read it as, right? Disney knew that if Sony pulled out, there'd be backlash towards Sony, right? Disney's fucking God. Everybody fucking is okay with what Disney's doing, right? So I feel like in their mind, I calculated this. Let's get them into a not worth it contract to them, and have them pull out. Everyone's gonna be pissed at them, and then they'll want to be back in, and we can get a better deal. We can cut like a 60-40 deal or like a 70-30 deal, right? Toward Disney, right? 70
Okay.
Disney.
Yeah,
So
so that's in the shoes of Disney.
Yeah. So after that happened, right? Fucking everybody was furious at fucking Sony. And then stuff started leaking and coming out of like what was going on in that time. And it just turns out that Disney was sketchy, right? Because Sony was like, we want to work with Disney. We just want a better contract. And Kevin Feige says he can't work on it because they have so many projects going on right now.
Yeah.
And we want him to work on it, and we appreciate what he did. But essentially what I read it as was they need a better contract.
Essentially, yeah.
Rightfully so, right? I mean, Disney has all this money and all this power. They have one franchise that they do not have access to. Sony has it. They've already found success with video games. They found success with the movies that MCU helped out with, and they also found success with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which arguably the best animated movie of that year, going up against Pixar movies.
Right.
So Sony knows what they have and how to make it good because they've made it good so far, right?
Right, that's their
and
treasure.
not necessarily them, right? MCU's
MCU's been blowing up.
Marvel has had a hand in the success of Spider-Man in terms of like the films, going back to films.
Mm-hmm.
But even when Sony did it, it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible films.
It was good. I actually liked is it Tobey Maguire?
You don't like
Tobey?
Tobey Maguire?
I like the second one.
Andrew Garfield.
Him.
Yeah.
Nobody likes him, but I actually really enjoy his Spider-Man.
I went back and watched those movies. They're not bad, but at the same time, they're not Tobey Maguire. You know?
Like
I like Tobey Maguire. Like, granted, it's corny, but come on. Early 2000s, like, that's what you're going to get. And then, obviously, the third one's a fucking abomination, and we never talk about it. But
that's the only one they show on TV, though.
I know, it's fucking bad. It's because it's so cheap.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking $20 to air this? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's make the money.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that one a couple times.
Yeah. So, I mean, arguably one of the worst superhero movies of all time. But aside from that, Sony's done a very good job, even like on their own with Spider-Man movies. They just can't commit to anything. And now they finally have something that they can commit to. And it's like, they're going to do a third one. Like, that was another news article, is they're going to do a third one with or without Marvel.
Yeah.
With Tom Holland, with fucking Zendaya.
With Tom Holland in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
shit.
it's their, again, remember, contract-wise, it's technically theirs.
Yeah,
It's
but
their movies.
are you right? It's just interesting how they keep the same
So,
cast,
and then
though.
I remember Marvel signed a deal. When they signed that deal, it's like Sony gets like all the franchise like shit. So like all the toys and like accessories and shit like that. Like Marvel gets or Sony gets all that money.
Okay.
So it was a lucrative deal. But now they pulled out. So Spider-Man potentially can't be in the MCU anymore, which is weird because they really set it up like he's the next Iron Man, and now they're fucked.
No, we'll never see him again.
So, but interesting updates to this story. I actually got a quote here from Jon Favreau.
What do you say?
Also known as the guy who's piping Aunt May.
The guy who's piping Ant-Man?
Yeah, he's fucking. They're fucking. They had a little summer fling. Oh wait, you didn't see.
I'm
No,
confused.
you didn't see the other one.
Confusion.
Fuck.
Super
and it's
effective.
gone. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
He's fucking Aunt May. Jon Favreau,
Yeah.
Iron Man, happy? You know, happy?
Happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's piping Aunt May.
Like,
You gotta watch the movie. I'm sorry, man. I can't.
I'm confused.
What do you mean? He's putting his dick inside of Aunt May. He's
Oh,
inserting
Aunt
it.
May. I thought you said Ant-Man. I'm like, I'm definitely confused right
Jon
now.
Favreau's fucking Ant-Man.
Bro, you saying that way too fast. I thought you were saying Ant-Man.
Sorry, my bad. So, where is this quote? I'm sorry, my bad. All right.
Okay.
So, still early days. This is Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
Things don't always what you read isn't always indicative of where things are now. So hopefully I'll find out more while I'm here, Favreau said. But as a fan, I'm hopeful that, cautiously optimistic, holding out hope that this isn't the final chapter of that story. And then he also said a little bit before that it took 10 years for him to get a good relationship. Like, happy, in terms of him and Aunt May, jokingly. So, I mean, Favreau doesn't seem too worried about it. And that's another thing I forgot to pull up. About a renegotiation for Spider-Man. And essentially it is, I don't even need to pull that up. I know it by heart. It's a 70-30 split. Sony takes 70%. Disney takes 30%. And then they bring Venom into the MCU, which is what Sony's been wanting forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Like, remember the early days when they announced and they're like, oh, other store, or all, like, it was a Sony executive and it was fucking what's his face, Jon Favreau. No, not Jon Favreau.
I don't know the other guy.
MCU guy. The guy MCU.
The other guy in the chair.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, the other guy that
directs
was there.
Feige. Kevin Feige. There was like an interview with them and him and the Sony exec, and
Okay.
they were talking about like this partnership and like what it means for like spin-offs. And she was like, "Oh yeah, all the spin-offs are gonna be in the MCU and blah blah blah. Who knows where it could go?" And Favreau was there like, "What the fuck? Like no, like this is just Spider-Man. Like what the fuck is she talking about?" And they never wanted Venom part of the MCU at all. And then
Didn't they make Venom? Wasn't he a part of like Spider-Man 3?
yeah, but that's old.
Man.
That's
Good
old
old
shit.
Sony
That's
trying to
not
make a
this
move.
Yeah, so then the new Venom movie comes out with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And then so apparently with this renegotiation deal that Venom will be brought into the MCU, Spider-Verse will be able to be tied into the
You think
MCU.
they keep Tom Hardy? You think they keep Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Okay, they fucking.
They're not
better. He was a
rebooting
good
it.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a
That's
good
why
one.
this new renegotiation one, from what I've heard, is all plus for Sony, because now they have to kind of win them over because their plan backfired. Because after they announced that the split happened, after like I'd say 5 hours, everybody started turning on Disney about like, you greedy fucks, blah 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 blah. Why? Yeah. So the tide turned on Disney, where they're like, fuck. And then now, like, you got people at D23, which we'll talk about in a little bit, dressing up in Spider-Man costumes with signs like, fuck you, like, Disney, like, you have enough money, let me be in the MCU, blah, blah, blah. So that backfired. So during these renegotiations, essentially, Venom gets tied into the MCU. Spider-Verse becomes part of the MCU. They can get help with Spider-Verse, like they're trying to do like a Spider-Man animated series, so that can get tied into MCU. The only thing that really benefits Disney is they get exclusive rights for streaming.
Okay.
So everything goes to Disney Plus, essentially.
That's not a bad deal.
Yeah, I mean,
not bad.
70-30.
And you get all the content, though. That's
yeah, and you still own your character, which is what Sony wanted to do, and they can still be making money, and especially with the extra marketing push from Disney, it's like you're gonna easily make more than what you could have on your own.
I just thought, even Disney trying to make that 50-50 deal, that was a bold move.
Yeah.
Because they came to Sony.
They don't own shit.
Yeah, like, how dare you? Like, what? That's crazy.
Like, I think Sony realized that they had the leverage too, because like, you just made him the Iron Man. Like, how are we gonna give you a 50-50 deal on a character we own that you just made Iron Man? Like, that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's your fault for making him fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, I think Disney was way more fucked in that situation than they thought they'd be. Just story wise too, because what would you do if Sony actually pulled out? Well, what would you go forward with the Phase 4? The rest of fucking MCU would just be destroyed.
I would do exactly what Disney's doing right now, and groveling back, being like, "Oh, we'll give you 70-40." Like, ignore everything that just happened. We'll give you 70-40, and your shitty Venom movie that you made, yeah, that will be tied back in. That's
like a Disney.
Yeah,
all that money.
That is what's going on with the Spider-Man in the MCU. I set the internet ablaze. I'm sure Tambo, you understand, right?
Tambo,
what a big deal that is. He'd be chomping down on some Cheeto Puffs. Sponsored by Kevin.
Sponsored.
Oh, those are the hot Cheetos, dog. Fuck. I hope you saved me some, bastard. Fucking PC gamer.
It's gone, bro.
Fucking
don't give a fuck about nobody.
Nothing but himself.
I got you, bro. I got you. Look.
PC gamers don't give a fuck about nobody but their drivers.
Speaking of Sony and Spider-Man,
what else they do?
Whoa! Sony acquires Insomniac Games developer of PS4 Spider-Man, Ratchet & Clank, Sunset Overdrive on Xbox, Fuse, the hit title Fuse that definitely didn't bomb.
I heard about that game for a quick second, and that's it.
Yeah, same with the rest of the industry. So yes, Sony has finally bought Insomniac Games.
Finally bought. Insomniac was already releasing damn near exclusives though.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, so this is the thing. There was 3 developers in the beginning of PlayStation, right? I'd say 2, and then 3 like with Insomniac later on. Anyway, besides the point. So there was Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, and Insomniac Games.
Yeah,
all of them made games exclusively for Sony, and Sony eventually went and bought Naughty Dog. Then they bought Sucker Punch, and then for some reason, just Insomniac didn't want to sell. They didn't want to sell out. They were like, "Fuck no, Sony." It's like, "We'll make all your exclusives, like Ratchet & Clank, which they own the IP for, right? Resistance, which they own Resistance, which they own the RP for. All this shit, right? But they wanted to stay exclusive, right? And then eventually in the PS3 era, they're like, we want to make our own thing on multi-platforms, and then they made Sunset Overdrive, which was an exclusive on Xbox. And then here we are. Spider-Man comes out, and they fucking sell out. A bunch of fucking sellouts. Ted Price.
Realized what they had. Maybe they were catching on to the deals, and the MCU's blowing up. They were like, okay, just ride this wave. Like, we can't do this twice.
No, I think what it is they realized that the games that they kind of went multi-platform with failed. And they realized that the most success that they've had as a studio, in all honesty, has been Sony. And it's like, I'm sure Sony offered them a pretty penny. And like, what do you think Ted Price, like, who's like the owner of Insomniac Games, is just going to be like, no, keep your billions.
Yeah,
like, we're going to stay exclusive. Take the billions and you still get to do what you do. Like, because Sony's always been very, like, hands-on, like, do what you want, like, blah, blah, blah. And this is what we're talking about with Xbox versus PlayStation in terms of exclusive studios, which Xbox is making moves, but smaller moves, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Sony knows how to be like, hey, this developer, like, that's big. Now, Spider-Man will always be exclusive to Sony, right? Not only because they own the IP, because they own the developer that nailed a Spider-Man.
Spider-Man hasn't it damn near been exclusive to Sony this whole time though?
No, I mean there's Spider-Man games on all platforms.
Like PC, or are you talking about like Xbox?
PC, Xbox, GameCube.
I don't even remember. Oh, there was one Xbox Sony game or
no, even
game.
360 and Shattered Dimensions was
Shattered Dimensions was the one.
It's always been that because it's always been like stupid licensing deals, right? But now that they have the IP fully, right? Sony, as always,
some heavy hitters.
They didn't. The Activision Spider-Man contract was up, so Insomniac got a shot. They nailed it. Ratchet and Clank, fucking solid. Which I'm sure the studio is gonna have 2 or 3 teams working on shit. Resistance, we might actually get another Resistance game.
I didn't play Resistance,
which is crazy. Good game, underrated. So they're making moves.
Yeah,
and it's exciting. And that's what I gotta say on that.
Do you think they make
Congratulations,
an Avengers game?
Insomniac, because now we got. Let's go through.
Can you see an Avengers game coming?
No, I mean we are getting an Avengers game.
No, but from Insomniac.
No.
No?
No. It's gonna be Spider-Man. It's gonna be It's gonna be Ratchet and Clank. It's gonna be like Resistance.
They're making some pretty big hints in it.
It's gonna be. I hope it's new IP. Yeah, no, it's gonna be not gonna be Avengers game.
In the first Spider-Man, the 2018 one, they had some hints.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think it's gonna be an Avengers game. I don't know. I think the Avengers might
Maybe
be
a sequel,
in a game or whatever. That's not important.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, congratulations, Insomniac. Now Sony has and always has the most stacked first party lineup. You got Guerrilla Games, you got Naughty Dog, you got Sucker Punch, you got
Guerrilla
now
Games.
Insomniac Games, you got Media Molecule who does weird shit. You got London Studio who supports your VR fucking weird wacky shit. I know people are gonna kill me. You got Bend. You got Bend Studio doing some shit.
Studios.
Santa Monica Studio holding it. I mean, right there.
Santa
I mean,
Monica.
dude,
Santa Monica. Those are just heavy hitter names. Though.
Yeah, I mean, all 8. I mean, even Ben, where it's like Days Gone, where it came out to lackluster reviews, but like I still believe in Ben. Like I still would stack Ben up against any first party studio that Xbox has.
What was that new? Do you remember the new Xbox developer team they acquired over E3?
It was.
I forgot who signed with them.
Psychonauts. What was it? Double Fine.
Yeah,
Double Fine.
I mean,
good studio, but I mean that's gonna be more on the level of. I'm trying to think who else does Sony own.
Those are
that's gotta be more
for more indie game-ish though.
Because I know they closed a lot of studios. They gotta have more than 8.
Sony or
I know
Xbox?
Someone's yelling at me. Did I say Sucker Punch?
You just said Sucker Punch.
Anyway, not important. Congratulations.
Tambo's
They got
here for.
XDev as well.
XDev, that's a VR studio, no?
No, it's they kind of do whatever the fuck they want. It's interesting. It's a studio that Sony doesn't talk about.
Okay.
But I want to see them. The Resogun developer. I want to see them buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Housemarque. I think there's a couple of really good acquisitions that they can make. Eventually.
Sony just needs to start publishing these things, man.
They're publishing it.
Need more games a lot quicker, man. I need more
like rolling
games.
it out faster.
Yeah, start rolling them out. Like boom,
Take your time.
Boom.
Take your time.
All these studios.
Kojima's studio. I bet you anything is gonna eventually be under the Sony umbrella. So I mean,
Most likely.
They're stacked. That's all I gotta say there.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No. We got a lot of news.
Give me another Ratchet and Clank. No, not really. I mean, we just have a lot of paper wasted.
Oh, you see it. Need for Speed Heat is back. All right. Now, I like racing games. Need for Speed's been slacking though. They've had a lot of ghost games in the last couple years, but this Need for Speed Heat, it looks real good. Have you ever played Need for Speed at all?
I have.
What's the last one you played? Payback, bad game. Did you enjoy it?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't like racing games like that though.
What do you mean? You're playing CTR?
Yeah, there's a kart racer. That's different.
Okay, sorta. You don't like actual car games?
No. Couldn't care less.
Why not? Oh, I don't care. Anyway, Payback Heat is back, right? Not Payback Heat. Need for Speed Heat is back, and it's got some like Need for Speed Underground feels to it. You know, the real nitty and gritty. Like I'm about to do my biz. Customization looks amazing. They're breaking it down. They have this like a daytime and a nighttime system, where like in the daytime you'll be driving around. That's where you get all your money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Doing these hardcore races. It's called, I think it's the Showdown. And then at nighttime is where you like race for pink slips. You know what I'm saying? The big boys come out. The cops supposed to be a lot more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You really got to ball out at night. And I really fuck with the 2-story campaign because there's a storyline in the daytime, the storyline in the nighttime. And I really hope this is a heavy hitter because from gameplay wise, the trailer looks kind of like Need for Speed esque, a little bit like Most Wanted, but more so like Underground. Need for Speed Underground.
You excited? Day one?
I'm gonna get day one. I'm thinking about getting a steering wheel. I'm trying to see if they have like a cockpit, like fucking car camera.
Tambo, what do you gotta say about this? You love Need for Speed.
You like Need for Speed too?
I'm getting it. Yeah.
Tambo loves fucking Need
I
for
had
Speed.
no idea.
Bro, I passed that whole. Payback was cool. It wasn't like the
platinum mode?
greatest one. It wasn't the greatest one.
The last one I had was Undercover, and that one was okay. I didn't like the cop aspect, and like the customization wasn't there.
I still just buy them, bro. It's just so fun just
bro.
buying. Like me taking like, I mean, I don't play a lot of games, but like those are the type of games that I do. Like I'll sit there and I'll play the story, go through all of them.
I love
like,
the stories.
Cause Payback was the one where like you could have
I couldn't even tell you.
3 different characters. So you have like the off road, the drift, and then.
Oh,
like,
that's when they had
the
separated
street.
it.
Yeah,
Huh?
so like you just flip through them like some GTA type of stuff. So
Stupid.
it was. I mean. It was pretty
and
cool.
Heat, they're supposed to have still something like that, but it's not like you tune your car, you know exactly what you're tuning your car for. Like you're gonna know if your car is more off road or more drift, or they call it heroic, which is kind of like a mix of everything. But they're saying like it's gonna be good enough to get you to the story if you do make a car like that. But like if you go online with that car, you're gonna get wrecked.
Did
Like,
you pre-order?
You get your ass handed to you.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm pre-order.
I think you get like a Evo
I might pre-order.
Lancer Evolution car for pre-order. I need to see.
I don't know
need to
about
see
the
that
whole
camera.
steering wheel and all that. Oh my god, this
Henny
fell.
everywhere, dog.
Fell.
This fucking guy. Well, now you gotta sit in it.
Yep.
So enjoy that.
You better slurp that up right there.
Damn.
What we learn?
Damn.
What'd you learn?
Do we have any towels in here, Tombo?
No, nothing.
You gotta sit in
You gotta
it.
sit
I told
to it,
you.
bro.
What did we learn?
Yep.
What did we learn about getting all excited and using our hands? Yeah, you finished that. Party foul.
But he had the whole
Fucking
thing in there.
Zamboni that.
Yeah. Just,
Look at that. That's your money.
Fucking vacuum cleaner this real quick. Damn,
anyway,
I feel bad.
Yeah, that's your money,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Guys, stop making me feel
bro,
bad.
that's like a $9 shot. No, that's like 2 shots right there, bro. You just
bro,
spent
that's
$18,
like 18
bro.
bucks right there.
But Need for
18.
Speed Heat, there's a nighttime. And I'm really excited. I'm thinking about pre-ordering, Tombo, what you were saying. I was really thinking about pre-ordering.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it.
I need to
might
see
get
if they have the fucking cockpit camera, because I really want this steering wheel. I've never had a
Bro.
steering wheel for a game. and
Bro,
I really
imagine
wanna do it.
the 3 monitors and the steering wheel.
Bro, why would you just confuse yourself? Why would you do that?
No, you don't. You never seen that type
you
of
know,
thing?
I don't.
Oh,
You never seen that? You never seen those
Sound like
gameplay?
it's about to start a
Where they
rap.
have like the like extra monitors and it like looks like you're an actual
Oh,
like,
like a bigger. Like,
yeah, you noob.
Hey, okay, look.
Hey,
See what I'm
fucking
talking about?
PC gamer.
The fucking
My
PC driver
multiple
shit.
monitors.
Get 3 monitors, now you don't
Hey,
know how
dog,
to
you know what
act.
I did on the console, dog? With Need for Speed and Gran Turismo?
Ooh.
I used my
Damn,
PSP as a
I'm
rear
really
view
sitting in
mirror.
this shit.
What's up, dog? What you know about that? You ever use the PSP as a rear mirror?
Hey, did your stank tank even
Hey,
have
it's
a rear
hitting,
mirror?
right?
What's up?
Your stank tank didn't even have a rear mirror.
No, I did.
It did?
Yeah,
That stink tank was terrible, bro.
Stank Tank
I'm
Part
glad
3.
it got rid of itself.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still here. I was telling you. Damn, I'm glad you're still here.
But anyways,
Appreciate you.
I might pre-order.
Bunch of fucking dorks.
I seen that video you sent and it kind of did get my attention.
It was good looking, right?
Hey, I feel like the night is you're gonna have to step shit up, bro.
Yeah, that's when the big boys come out,
You're
bro.
gonna have to.
That's what you got. It says at nighttime you race for cars, you race for car parts.
Question. You gonna race any pinks?
Am I gonna race for pinks?
Are you the type? Are you the type that like, oh nah, I don't want to lose my car?
Nah. I mean, look, it all depends. If you know your car is the shit and you got confidence in your car, I'm gonna race for pinks. Like I know I'm gonna win. So I'm that type.
Question: do you like
Yes,
get into like one car only, or are you the type that like customizes like a bunch of them?
You gotta have a multiple cars for different things, man.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like when do you get into like one car? Because me personally, like when I get into one car and I know how it handles and everything, I top that bitch out.
Tom was like,
I mean-
as a PC gamer.
I mean, for car games, you can find like most cars, or not most cars, but some cars have like a similar feel. So like you'll tune this one car to like your liking, and then you realize like there's a car that maybe has better like accuracy or top speed or whatever, and it's similar handling as that same car. It's just obviously a different fast or not as fast or faster, whatever, but it's similar feel as where you're driving it. And I mean, that's what I do. So if I find a car that drives similar and I like it, I'm just gonna drop that last
Bro,
one.
I can't wait till you
Over
get that
pinks.
steering wheel, bro.
Why?
Cause that, you know what? That's gonna be a vlog, bro. I'm for sure
Okay, I'm down.
vlogging you, bro. He's twisting, bro. Just he didn't even know how to drive.
Now, you guys remember the hit racing game, Kung Fu Riders, for the PlayStation Move?
So what's the next news?
Where you ride desk chairs down a hill.
He's gonna bring up some like CTR cars, blah blah blah.
I had
The
to.
drift.
He always finds some way to bring that back.
Yeah.
Go
ahead,
play your
sir.
fucking PC games, you fucking dork. Go play Minesweeper, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, I play solitaire.
Yeah, we know.
You warm
he
up.
really does. He
You
really
warm
does.
up. You warm up a little bit. You know. You get
Fucking,
the
what do you
clicks
use?
in
The
and all
Epic
that.
Game Store or Steam?
Good question.
I use Origin, Steam,
Trader.
and
Trader.
I mean
That'll
you gotta
work.
get these
You hate
games.
the developers,
And Epic.
dude. Might
Who-
as well just spit in the developer's face.
Who?
Okay.
Just
Anyway.
spit all over them, bro. I don't give a fuck who these developers are, bro.
Oh my
I'm getting these games.
Jesus, Tambo.
Tambo hot. New PC.
You want to talk about the Matrix 4? You still talking about this?
I mean, we can brush past it. Matrix 4 got announced. Lana Wachowski is directing the new Matrix 4 title with Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss. I mean, I just thought I'd put this on the news. I didn't want to touch too much in it because it's not that big of a deal, but it is to me because I really like the Matrix, but I didn't want to go that deep into it. Matrix is one of my favorite movies of all time. I actually asked for that
Really?
for like my birthday. Yeah, it really is. Did you know that Matrix is based off of an anime?
No.
You didn't know that. It's an anime called Akira. Literally, like, you can find like scenes for scene like on like YouTube, and it's literally the exact same scene from the anime, and they just kind of like recreated it but like live action. Dope. Naruto, the character Gaara, inspired by Neo, his outfit, literally dressed the same. Great movie.
Interesting.
Revolutionary.
Can't say I've watched any of the Matrix movies, so.
You haven't watched them?
No, I haven't.
Oh, doggy dog, when I get my OLED, we gotta watch them.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'd watch them, but I mean, I always remember seeing them at the video store. Going to the video
Good movies.
Store, seeing them and being like, "What the fuck is this about?" I know he does a backward flip thing in a bullet.
Bro,
That's all I know.
the shit. That's the shit.
You know what I mean, Tombo? You know what I'm talking about? When he
It's
does
not,
a little
it's not
crab
about
walk.
the action, it's about what it
He does
meant.
a little crab walk.
Oh, when he has the pole and he's just like,
No. When he like bends over, like bends back,
oh, on the
doing
roof.
the downward doggy reverse.
On the roof. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That was a great scene.
Haven't seen it.
You will soon.
All right. Is that all you gotta say on that?
Yeah.
Tombo,
that's
what
all
do
I
you
have to
think
say
about
on
the
that.
Matrix? Yeah or nay?
Who?
Yep, that's what I thought.
Anyway.
GameStop lays over 100 people, including nearly half of Game Informer staff. Holy shit, GameStop is tumbling down. We knew it was coming. Here it is. Right now.
It's
happening.
going.
Game Informer, great publication.
I
Dead.
They are dead. They
I mean,
said we lost half of
You're
their-
not gonna solve this unless somebody buys Game Informer, which
I
let's
doubt
be
it.
real, no one's gonna invest into a gaming site in 2019. Just being real, right?
What you mean? There's IGN.
Yeah. But
There's games.
Let's they're not profitable. You're not gonna be able to make hits, but it's not an investment that's gonna pay off. Like if it's me with $1 million, yeah, I'm gonna invest in Game Informer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not really looking to make any money off it. So unless
Why would
there's
you buy
somebody
it?
out there, keep it alive, legacy. I like the idea of it.
Okay.
Not many people are gonna be like that, bro.
I mean,
You know?
you just be out of $1 million, whatever it is. But keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Let me tell you what, Game Informer not worth $1 million.
Oh.
I'm being dead serious. You can get this for $1.50 off fucking GameStop right now. They're
Game
like
Informer.
a whore on a corner.
Come on, man.
They're
People
looking
lost their
for-
jobs, man.
I know, but I'm saying, again,
People lost their jobs.
I know, I get that. They're gonna be employed. They're fucking great riders. Like, it sucks. My thoughts are with you. But I know you're gonna recover because you're fucking badasses. All the people who work at Game Informer are you sit in that. All the people who work at Game Informer are fantastic people. They're really good at their jobs. I have no doubt that GameSpot, that IGN, that Kotaku, that what's that? Waypoint or not Waypoint,
Polygon?
Vice Games, whatever.
Oh.
No, we don't talk about them. Are all gonna pick up all, so they're gonna be fine. Right.
They're gonna pick up Game Informer.
No, they're gonna pick up the staff that was laid off.
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
I think they might have to like go to a different industry, maybe, because I mean, that's...
No, they'll be fine. They're all they're very talented people. They will 100% be fine. I have no doubt about that. But
GameStop gone.
Game Informer gone. Like I said, you could buy that from $1.50 from
Domino
GameStop right
effect.
now. I could go with $50 and GameStop will sell it to me.
For free?
No, $50. Do you not hear me?
No, 50. What, you gonna spend $50 on Game Informer?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sold. They're looking for money right now. So that's what I'm saying is, unless somebody is gonna come in and buy Game Informer and expect not to make any money off of it, which they won't, it's dead.
Okay.
So all those people, I hope that they find jobs. They will.
It's,
I have no doubt about it.
What's the next move for GameStop, you think?
Bankruptcy.
Damn. Yeah.
Closing all their stores, selling off shit, selling off ThinkGeek.
I thought it was
Hopefully
not that
Best
long ago
Buy
we were
picks up
talking about
ThinkGeek.
how GameStop was still making a profit off of like the little pops and shit.
Yeah, dead.
Damn.
Not enough. I mean, how many pops can you sell? How many Andreases are out there in the world where they're gonna buy fucking
I've seen
300 pops in a go?
Pops be worth a lot of money, so I'm pretty sure someone will be buying them.
How much do they make? How much do you think it takes to make a pop?
Like
To make a pop,
$2.
$1.50.
cheap.
$1.50. I'm
But
sure.
I've seen pops go for sale for like $2,000.
Sure, but not from them.
No, of course not.
$10. So $9 to profit.
Bro, that has to be like a.
How
I
many
feel like that has to
fucking
be
Andreases
ultra
are in
rare.
the world? Not too many.
Yeah, I'm just one of a kind. Love you, compa.
He's one of a kind.
I feel like he talks to his pops.
Yeah, he does, dog. With
He's
his
like,
little lightsaber.
He walks in.
I'll be jealous.
He's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey,
His new fucking
Keanu,
Goku.
I'm
how
back.
you doing?
Naruto pops.
Darth Vader, I see you.
Oh, you a little cold?
How's the wife? His lightsaber. Check out this lightsaber I got from Disneyland.
Yeah, he runs in. He runs in. Hey, look at my lightsaber, guys. Look at my lightsaber, guys.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Tambo. Andreas
Bruh.
talking to his pops.
You didn't see him come in with his dork ass.
He showed
the other
me.
night?
Yeah, bro.
I got to hold it. Did you get to hold it?
I tried to open a beer with it, but he didn't let me.
Well, that's $200. You can't just
Yeah.
open
I
beers
mean,
with
I
it.
offered.
Understandably.
I was like, hey, if I break it,
But then you have to go back and get it.
I mean,
That's the whole thing.
it's
He has it now,
compadres.
you know?
It's compadres.
Yeah, it's in the past.
Bro,
Anyway.
I would have never broken it.
GameStop, dead. I mean, they don't even make pops. They don't even own the people who make pops. So it's not even like they're making all that profit. They're probably buying them for like $7 and selling them for $9.
Damn. That's some exclusive shit though, but it's sad to see GameStop go. It's been around for so long. Definitely a big part of my childhood. I remember walking with GameStop with my dad, and he used to be all like, "You want that game?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then like the guy at the fucking desk, he'd be all like, "Sir, you know this game is rated R or M for mature."
Fuck, I say. Did I tell you to tell me to fucking
Yeah,
write an essay?
That's what my dad would say, and then I'd get the game. Good old GameStop. Tell him no.
I know. I mean, GameStop. I do have such fond memories of like going. I remember this so clearly. Is the PSP UMDs? There's like a discount bin, and there's like movies and Spider-Man 2 and
Yeah.
shit. And I just got my PSP. I was so excited. Little fucking bright-eyed
GameStop
Mikey.
was the plug.
Yeah, it was. And then like I'd buy like these random ass games and like hate them, and then
But where we're gonna buy our used games from now?
nowhere. Why do you need used games?
Used games are good. Like I used to go to GameStop. I mean, this is probably why they're going bankrupt. But you go to GameStop, you buy a used game, like fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. You beat the story, and then you bring it back.
I think they got rid of that policy a while ago.
No, I still know some people are doing it for quite a long time. But newer games.
Well, no wonder they're going out of business. Thanks for that, Sean.
Well,
Part of the demise of hundreds and hundreds of people's jobs. Hope you're happy.
don't hate the
I
player, hate
hope
the
you're
game.
proud about it. You should put it on your Twitter feed.
Hey, look, it was their policy. All right,
Yeah.
I just
know.
I just played in it.
Fuck all the people who have kids and families. You know?
What about the money I had to spend? Okay.
So this, it's fascinating. I mean, I think we all know where this is going to go. I don't think there's any way GameStop comes out of this. I think people are going to buy their shit. Like I said, I hope Best Buy buys ThinkGeek. Probably not. I hope someone buys ThinkGeek. I hope somebody buys Game Informer. As much as I say they're dead, I hope that somebody goes, hey, maybe Polygon. They go, we're trash. Maybe we should buy something that's better than us. And they buy them.
And then they merge.
No, not merged. And then Polygon just shuts its doors, and then we have Game Informer.
And then they're still down the drain because Polygon bought them.
No, but like Polygon's just like, let's get rid of our name because we tarnished it.
Oh, so they just like
and then
rebrand.
let's move on with
Just push forward
bigger
with-
and better things.
Okay.
Yeah, probably
Makes
not.
sense.
It would still be trash, but that's what I assume would come with this.
Talk to me more about that Disney stuff you were talking about though.
Ooh-wee! Here we go, big
What's that
boy
Disney
Shawn.
stuff?
Let me tell you what we had D23 today.
I missed it. I was working.
Let me tell you what I have never been more sold on a service since Amazon Prime.
So you're gonna get it.
Yes.
Disney Plus.
Yes.
Hands down.
And let me tell you why.
Waiting. Okay. All right. He's not gonna get it.
It launches November. I don't know the date. 12th, I think. I believe. I didn't come with all my facts. I'm gonna be 100%
You're
sure.
supposed to tell me, man.
Can you look up when Disney Plus launches, Tambo? November, though. I'm pretty sure.
For you.
So, essentially, let me run down the list of things that they've announced. And this isn't everything, just
November
the things
12th.
that I care about. November 12th. Told you.
You said that.
Wait.
Meet up.
November 19th if
No.
you're in Australia or New Zealand.
Shout out to you
All right.
Aussies out there.
Shout out to our foreigners.
So let me run down the list of everything and we can kind of talk about it.
All right,
These
what's
are
up?
things that I'm excited about.
What we got? What we got, champ?
Lizzie McGuire sequel series. Very excited. Hilary Duff returns.
I don't know about that one.
Lizzie McGuire, the hotness. I'm excited for that. So she will be, she's 30 living in New York. I'm so excited.
It doesn't sound like a great story.
I'm so fucking excited. I mean, I could go on, but I'm not. I'm just gonna.
Run on the list.
All right. High School Musical, the series, first trailer.
I'm excited about that.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Not as excited. But
My
okay.
baby Vanessa Hudgens.
Monsters at Work, which is a Monsters Inc. kind of spin-off show.
Okay.
So I'm sure it'll be good.
That'd be dope.
Disney's always
Yeah,
been
that'd be
good at
dope.
spin-off shows. Marvel's What If, finally debated
Exciting.
footage.
Yes, sir.
Very exciting.
Yes, sir.
It was about Peggy Carter becoming Miss Britain or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh.
Yep, they showed that footage. It was there. Real thing. With the actual MCU voice actors. As
shit.
we were promised.
Look at Marvel coming through.
3 new Marvel Disney Plus shows. Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight.
Did they say anything about those shows?
They announced the logos, I believe.
That's it.
So they're live action.
Ooh. I'm excited for She-Hulk.
That is what they announced. Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to read this.
You can read it out loud.
So and then here were some live action things that they announced. Stargirl, the coming of an age story based on a novel.
Okay.
Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made, the story of Timmy and his world-class detective agency. The live action Lady and the Tramp featuring Tessa Thompson. Fuck yeah. Justin Theroux. Okay. Togo, based on the story of how a man and a dog embark on a life-saving mission.
Okay.
And the one that caught my attention the most, Noelle,
Noelle.
starring Anna Kendrick as Santa's daughter who finds herself needing to save the holiday with her help from her brother, played by Bill Hader.
That's gonna be a series.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a movie. Those are movies.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know.
Those ones I just said are movies. And then we got Star Wars The Clone Wars Return, Star Wars Rogue One series, The Mandalorian. We got an actual live
The
trailer
Mandalorian?
of that.
Yep.
Hot damn, looks good.
I need to look at that.
Jon Favreau is actually on to direct on that.
Ooh.
Very exciting. And probably the biggest splash in the pond, you know what I mean?
What is it?
The Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Star Wars and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I know how big that is.
Ewan McGregor
Are you-
returning.
Are you really excited? Is that the best one for you?
Ewan McGregor, I think, was the best part of the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
He was Obi-Wan. Hello there. That guy.
Yeah.
I loved you, Anakin. You were our brother.
Okay. Are you really? Is that what you're most excited for? That one?
Yes. Yeah, I think that and the Clone Wars, because the
fucking
Clone
geek.
Wars was good.
You fucking.
Clone
geek.
Wars was the GOAT. Fuck Rebels. Clone Wars was where it's at.
I liked watching the Clone Wars series. Like, even though I didn't really know what was going on, it was just really like good.
Very good.
Like, you can jump in anywhere and
Mhm.
still be like interested in what's going on.
And you're like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
yeah. I think because the Clone Wars is, aside from After Order 66,
Mhm.
like that is probably my second favorite like time period, where it's just like fucking Clone Wars after Episode 2, clones fucking shit up, Jedi fucking shit up. What the fuck's going on with this droid army? There's fucking Grievous with his fucking 8 arms or whatever, you know.
Yeah. What was what was Anakin's apprentice name? Little bitch, little weird bitch with the hair.
Ahsoka.
I fucked with her.
Yeah, she's dope. She's
Her
dope.
she dies.
Yeah, seen a lot of fan fiction on her. So good shit. Tambo, look it up. Pull it up. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that they showed. I mean, there was a couple more. That's the stuff that jumped out to me. Fuck yeah to Lizzie McGuire. Super excited for that. Marvel's What If. I already knew it was gonna be a hit when they announced it.
Okay. You said okay. I just want to dive into this Lizzie McGuire show. You said you're excited about that. Why?
Very excited. So Lizzie McGuire was a staple hit in my childhood.
Lizzie McGuire's show was a good show to watch. Like if Disney had nothing else good on.
No. You're wrong.
It was like a good
you're
okay.
wrong.
I might as well.
That and Even Stevens, dog.
Even Stevens was better than Lizzie McGuire.
No. They were both goat. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Even Stevens was a good show. Shia LaBeouf. I forgot his sister's name.
I did too.
But
big crush on her though.
I don't know about that.
I had a
But
big crush on her.
Great fucking actors, great show. Lizzie McGuire's show was just like subpar. The Lizzie McGuire movie was good.
Cartoon, you know.
The movie was good when she was like a little like a boot camp chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie. But the show can't fuck
You
with.
have no faith in Hilary Duff coming back?
I mean, where's she?
When was the last time you seen Hilary Duff?
Exactly. Like where has she been? Like am I supposed to just have all this
She'd be
faith
packing
in her?
the heat this whole time.
What was she been doing? 30-year-old
Packing heat, cashing those checks.
cashing those checks.
Same like
Trying to
Mike
make
Doherty.
deals, trying to make moves. Shout out to Hilary Duff. I see you back.
Very excited. The Noelle movie looks good too.
What is that about?
I just said Santa's daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's probably gonna come around like Christmas, I assume.
I'm glad that's a movie and not a show.
Essentially, they stacked the lineup, and essentially anything that goes on Disney Plus is forever on Disney Plus. So they're not cycling anything.
Ooh,
which
that's
is
fucking
what they announced.
good. They need to put all the Lilo and Stitch shit up on there. Take that shit off Netflix.
I mean, $13, and I get Hulu as well and ESPN. Like, I'm sold. I'm sold.
I don't really watch ESPN like that.
All the movies, like, how fast do you think they're gonna put Marvel movies on this? Like, I think the day that they go out of the theater is the day that they get put onto the server.
The day they come out in theaters?
No, the day that eventually I think we're gonna get there. But
Hell no.
yes.
Hell
You
no.
think the movie theater's gonna last? That's fucking going the way of GameStop.
You think so?
Yes.
I think the movie theaters is like
No,
a
you're
really
dumb.
big part of
No,
like.
you're dumb. You of all people are gonna defend movie theaters?
I
You're
go
gonna
to the
spend
movie theaters.
$15 and then another $7 on snacks when you could buy it $20 the movie and then just watch it day and date.
But
at your
it's
home
supposed to
on
be an
your OLED?
experience, bro. It's
Well,
an
why do I want that?
experience. You get remember when we watched fucking Endgame? That was an experience.
Imagine
I
having
can't have
everybody-
that same.
Imagine having all the fucking people I like over to watch Endgame here on like a projector setup
Or you can just go with all the people you like to a really good movie theater.
and fucking deal with the bullshit kid crying in the fucking corner and that guy's on his fucking phone and why am I paying for this overpriced fucking food? I mean, do I still buy it, Tambo? Every fucking time, you know? That pizza?
I mean, I
It's a
sneak
must.
food in, so
A must.
I remember one time I had Panda Express in a movie theater. Great movie.
Giant Coke? A burrito from across the street? Hell yeah, I'll get it all. Wrap that shit up.
I gotta do just put it in your pocket, bro. Don't even check anymore. Like you're
But
the square that still buys the
don't give a
drinks.
fuck. I think you could walk in with like a fucking
Exactly.
Happy Meal and they'd just be like, just
Yeah, can I
fucking
see your
go.
tickets? Like that, they don't
Yeah.
even care, bro. So that's your fault. You're bad.
No.
But the movie theaters is experience. Like AMC theaters still be popping, bro. That
Right.
IMAX,
The screens half the time are shit on most of the movie theaters.
you go to shit movie theaters.
No, I mean, yes. But also, I think most movie theaters are shit movie theaters.
You haven't been to good
The
movie
majority.
theaters
What's a good movie theater?
out here.
AMC in Newark.
Right.
Good
Good.
one.
Good.
Okay, now I'm driving fucking 25 minutes.
Which is why it's an experience. You drive an hour to go to fucking Disneyland, wouldn't you?
Imagine. Projector in our living room. Because that's what we're going to get. Having everybody we like. Making good food. Thank you. Appreciate that. Making
Yeah,
good
yeah.
food, good snacks, jalapeno poppers, you know what I mean? Compa
That's gonna be
Andres.
fun too.
With tequila shots. We all sit down, we watch fucking Avengers, and we all freak out just like fucking Game of Thrones is an experience.
That's gonna be fun too. But an actual movie theater,
You're wrong. It's right. But anyway, are you going to get Disney Plus?
for $6.99, yeah,
Okay.
maybe $7.99, but it depends on how they're talking to me.
Ends it. Let's really ask the key demographic I'm really interested in. Tambo. Do you have
what?
any interest whatsoever in Disney Plus?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're not gonna get it all.
Bro, I don't even got Netflix.
Oh, he has spoken.
Disney, try harder. Get Tambo's vote. You know what I mean?
Maybe if they had like a show about like drivers and PCs.
Oh, they also Jeff Goldblum, The World Through the Eyes of Jeff Goldblum was also announced. Looks like a good show.
Interesting.
It's almost like comedian in cars getting coffee, but like Jeff Goldblum's shit, where he goes and does wacky things.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, all right.
So
Hey.
Disney, well done. You sold me, and you will forever have my money. And if you ask me for my social security number and my firstborn child, I'd probably give it to you. So kudos on your world takeover.
I would do it if the price is right, Disney. So negotiations, am I right?
Adam Wishaw asks, when we get into some listener questions, he asks, what did you think of Gamescom? And when are we getting that full studio tour? And when are you getting that Crash Team Racing Platinum?
I don't know when you're getting your platinum.
September.
Hopefully we get the tour going soon.
Tour, I think when it's done, it's not done. Like, we're here, we're in it, but it's not really a wow factor yet. It will be a wow factor, and you'll see it.
Do you want to make that a house tour? Because I kind of want to make that a house tour.
A whole house tour, though?
I like our
Getting
house.
people inside the house?
Yeah, Tambo decked out he just put the drivers in his room. His room's like a spaceship. Are we just not going to have that in the...
I mean, it's not in the studio, you know? It's not a contract.
I know,
Doesn't
but
have to be.
Yeah.
it's a part of us.
Now you got to talk to my lawyer and talk to all them and I'll get the.
Yeah, see, that's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that-
I don't
that's
even
the whole
wanna do that.
process.
It's good.
you're
I'll just rather not
right,
film
right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
My bad for thinking.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could do something cool like that.
No.
My bad, Adam.
Yeah, you're good.
What was that
Adam
thinking?
doesn't want to see our house. But he wants to see our studio. So eventually, when we get this place kind of fully up and functional.
Once we move out
Gamescom.
Shawn for the next person, and then Andres moves in.
Gamescom. Not a whole lot that came out of Gamescom, honestly. There wasn't a lot that like kind of caught my attention or really interests me personally.
I'm not gonna lie, Adam. I didn't really get a chance to see what was posted in Gamescom. I kind of briefly
Fake.
looked through. Look at you, how he fucking brushes that off. You couldn't wait to say that. But I mean, I saw that there was some gameplay like on Cyberpunk. I did see that there was some Final Fantasy VII like shit. Didn't really look into what it was though, but I saw there was some stuff. What
More
else?
shit that we've seen though. Like that's why I felt Gamescom was. Now there was one thing that caught my attention.
What?
That 55-inch Alienware gaming
you were just talking about
OLED
that.
monitor.
That's
Hot. Let me say it again. Hot.
I wish I could just fucking meme that.
Hot. There's the hotness. I'm gonna buy that shit instantly.
How much is it?
Through your hand. 240 hertz refresh rate. 4K HDR OLED.
You said 240 hertz?
Hot. Yes.
Whoa.
240 hertz.
Bro, that'll go good with my PC.
I hate Tambo.
Hot. Shut up, dork. All right. I'm thinking about plugging in my PS4.
Hot. What, for your 60 FPS?
It's gonna be dog. It's still gonna be beautiful.
Hot.
Hot.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. I'm
That's
telling you.
60 FPS.
I'm telling
240.
you.
It's gonna be hot.
You smell that hype stank, dog? Because I'm smelling that hype stank.
Boop boop.
That's what I'm talking about. And it's Alienware, so it looks cool. It's also Dell, so that's negative. So I don't know how the burn is gonna be, but we'll
It's
see.
gonna be hot when it burns.
Hey, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Will it withstand a torch burn?
No. Not many things do. I know you've tried it.
Mine did.
Not really though.
Works perfectly fine.
It's a
burned
big
his monitor.
yellow dot. In the
It's
middle of
gold. It's
It's gold.
It's gold.
it. Mhm.
He burned his
That
monitor
is just
with a torch.
just a
On
little
accident.
a style.
Right?
PC
Nah,
gamers, not too smart.
No. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Yeah. PC gamers, not too smart.
Yeah.
Fucking
Maybe
dork.
they're so smart.
Maybe their mind's just so fucking set on their fucking Minesweeper game that they're playing that
Bruh,
they just forget
I was just trying
that
to
they had a
expose.
torch on their monitor. Seems smart.
I was just trying to get more hertz.
Updating his graphic
I was
card.
just trying to
Get more hertz, bro.
Trying to hurt my TV, my monitor, to get hertz. I thought that's how you get more hertz.
All right. Well,
I looked it up on YouTube, bro. That's what it told me to do.
thank you for your questions. Thank you for the love. If you have a question for this podcast, go ahead and send it to completelyconsensual@gmail.com. You can also tweet us at CTGVids. You can tweet me at CCheeks_Jr. Shawn at That Kid Flowers.
That Kid Flowers.
Tombo, he won't answer, but you can follow him at
Hot.
follow him at Tombo Vlogs. Please like, subscribe, share if you're listening to us on podcast services. Or you know what? If you're watching, Adam Witstra, listen to me, you son of a bitch.
Listen
with
to
you.
Listen to him.
Alexander Dayu and fucking Yanni.
It's DeVoe.
If you're watching this right now on YouTube services, head over to Apple or Google Play, whatever fucking you use. And go ahead and hit that subscribe. Rate us. Leave a review. It helps us get into the algorithm for written or audio podcasts. Helps us out.
Ring the notification bell.
Ring the notification bell on. Let me handle this, Pim. I got it.
Hey,
well,
keep forgetting the notification bell, bro. That's important to me.
Notification bell. Hit it on YouTube. Lets you know anytime we post a video. Because guess what? I don't know if you noticed in the last 2 weeks, but sometimes we don't post when we're supposed to post. That's gonna stop, but every once in a while one will slip, and we have to just upload it. So
we apologize ahead of time.
Keep updated there. You can follow us on various social media. Facebook, we have a Facebook group. We have Facebook. We got Twitter. We got Instagram at CT_vids. And all that good stuff.
We got Snapchat, Tambo?
You got Snapchat? No, we don't got Snapchat.
No. All right, maybe.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. If we get enough views and likes on our Instagram, we'll talk about it.
So please, if you have another thing that you want to talk about us, like I said, send it in. Until next time, I am Cheeks_Junior.
I am that kid Flowers. This is Hot.
And that is Tambo Vlogs. And this is
completely consensual. Thank you for watching, guys.
Until next time. Andrea sucks.
Wieners. Hot. Interesting podcast.
Hey, Shawn.
We did it, boys.
Shawn, bro.